Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple things right up front. I am trading futures, and I'm trading futures through a prop firm account. So with that being said, if you have no idea what futures are, but you want to learn more, then definitely do learn more. They're very, very awesome. But down in the description section, I'll put a link to a 4-part series I have on futures, what they are, how they work, totally free. And then second, I am using, like I said, a prop firm. And if you don't know what prop firms are, or maybe you do and you're just curious which one I'm using, I will put a link down below in the description section to that. And definitely use that link because it'll make sure that you're getting the latest deals and promotions and all of that. So again, future trading with a prop firm. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. All right, I'm looking to get short at that red line there. In and out. So if you blinked, you missed it, but that was good for $60. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Whole lot more, but I just wanted to, the market, well, the main market just opened up. So futures, they trade basically 24/7. Not true, 24/6 we'll call it. Again, take that course, it'll explain all that. But the main movement is going to be when the stock market is open. So it was just 9:30 a.m. Market opened up, and I just wanted to play it extra safe on that one. But yes, in hindsight, I could have gotten a lot more of it, but you might have to scroll back and watch it again because it all happened very quick. But I got filled. This number started flashing for just a moment in time, and then all of a sudden the 60 showed up. So that was just a very quick trade there. But yeah. So, I mean, that was $60 in literally a couple of seconds. And that's exactly why. Obviously, I would have been okay in hindsight, but, I mean, this is a crazy bounce right here. So, just wanted to play it safe. Yeah, just a nice little trend line break there. Okay, I will pause. So, off to a nice start, and let's see what else I can find. And this is what I mean about the opening part of the day. I'm thinking about, we were looking at just a big old breakdown, and now the price went up over the high of that opening candle. Pretty crazy. Okay, I have an order to get short at that red line there. So got close, and it's still relatively close. Let's see if it just wants to poke its head up a little bit more. Oh, close. Nope, I'm going to cancel it out now. Maybe go up a bit more. I'm trying with a little bigger size, so that's why I'm trying to be a little extra cautious. Let's do this. Let's go to the MQ. So I'm in there. So right now I'm glad I made that decision. Come on. So I locked in some gains. But now I want to see if this thing can actually get some continuation to the downside here. Took out some more just because it's hesitating a bit much. So stop is at break even now. So this thing's either going to come on down or it's going to come up, take me out for break even on that final position. So let's see what it wants to do here. Again, my stop is at break even for that final contract. I had 3. Took off 2 because, as you see, it's still continuing to hesitate. But maybe it does want to actually come back down. If it does, then I still have a contract, so I'm still in the game here. So again, you can see my open profit and loss fluctuating here. These are the gains that I've already locked in. They're not as big because I'm on the micros right now. So the micros are just a different product class within the umbrella of futures. I will say right now I'm regretting not doing the NQ, but that's okay. So now it's just it's a great spot to be in as traders. It's not a question of if I make money, it's how much money am I going to make. And as traders, this is the ideal situation that we want ourselves to be in. Because I already know I'm going to make money. My only unknown is how much money am I going to make? Because I don't know. Is this thing going to break down? If so, how far does it break down? If it doesn't, then I already know that I'm break even on this final contract. Again, very, very good spot to be in. So at this point, I'm now going to move my stop loss up. So now I'll be making money even on this final position here. So now I'm not even at break even on this final contract now. So 2180, can it push down through that area? If it can, I like the odds of it making a bigger move to the downside. That's actually a really bad stop. It's right in front of those moving averages there. There we go. Now I'm back where it should be. I was using the high of that candle there, but that was no good. So back to break even. And now, like I said, 21 or that 180 where the crosshairs, that's the key level. Makes sense. This was a former area of resistance. So supports tend to act as resistance. So it makes sense. Resistances tend to act as support once they're broken. So it makes sense why it is acting as a support right there. But if it can push down through there, then I like the odds that it can pick up some momentum. So I will pause for now. And if it looks like I'm either going to get stopped out at break even, or if it looks like a breakdown may be happening, then I'll get the video rolling. Well, here we go. It's pushing back down to that area. Okay, I'll pause. Okay, we're at that level. And once again, yep. I didn't mean to do that. Once again, though, acting as support. If this thing can get down through here, I will be moving my stop to the high of that candle now. In fact, yeah, that's good enough there. So let's go right there. So there we go. Now this is for sure a winning trade. Even on my stop, the final contract, it will be in the green. So once again, just the question of not if I make money, but how much. Oh, and stopped out there. So there we go. 27 total. Once more, that was micro, so I was never going to make a whole lot. But on the flip side, I was never going to lose a whole lot. So that's where, if you're unsure of a setup on the NQ, you could always consider going over the MNQ. So you can still take the trade, see how it plays out, and, you know, kind of just, please tell me, did I hit record? I did hit record. Okay. Very good. Well, yeah, I'm glad I moved the stop down, and that's disappointing. Started to get some movement, and then this candle here just boof. Back up it goes. All right, I'll pause. All right, have an order at, and I'm in. For on the short side. Order filled. And out. So just a $40 trade on that one. Ideally want to see it come up here and then snap back quicker, because that's exactly what I was trying to avoid right there. So played that one very, very well. In my mind, it should have filled me, and not necessarily crash, I'm not saying that, but come down more than what it did. And based on the fact that it was not doing that, I was like, you know what? I think there's a little bit more strength here than what I thought. And not to pat myself on the back, but because I've done plenty of stupid things for those of you that have watched past videos. But in that situation, I played that about as perfectly as you can get it. But again, just for my own sake, humble pie, think back to that first trade. Did I need to be that aggressive with that first one when it went down much lower? I did not. So like I said, I don't sit there and say I'm a great trader or anything like that. But in that situation, I definitely am happy with how that one went. All right, I will pause. All right, have an order to get short at that red line. Oh, close. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I have an order at that red line still. Looking for just not a huge flush, but I think if it can push down through that level, then it should give me what I'm looking for here. All right, I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, maybe here, in. Now let's see if we can get some continued push down through. Oh, come on. There we go. Good grief. So that was a nice one. Bigger size, so I'm now up 340 on that. Not sure about right here, so I was trying to give myself a little cushion just in case it went down there. Or let me put it this way. It didn't even need to go down there for me to get filled. So remember what I was saying about, play that one wisely. This one, not so much, but this is all in hindsight, right? That was the plan, quick sniper scalp, and I got it. But that one, in hindsight, I should have, just done a strategy where I wanted to hold, maybe scale out. But like I said, this is all in hindsight. But really, I'm up 367. Then with commissions, 335. So, $335 in an hour, which, because it's 10:27 and I'm starting the, my clock from 9:30. As I explained earlier, that's when, things kind of start, at least for the futures market. So 330, what did I say? $335 in an hour. I'm not a greedy savage. I'll take it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and just call it good and move on with my day. So thank you for watching again. If you want to learn more about futures, I'd say the biggest draw to futures is twofold. Number one, they're open basically around the clock. And then two, because of these prop firms, you can start off with a very, very, very little amount of your money and capital at risk with a lot of upside potential. Now, I'm not saying any of this is easy. That's not the claim. I'm just saying that for as difficult as it is, it's nice to know that you can start in a way where your personal money, very little, is at risk. But if you pass, if you do what you're supposed to do, then the upside is very, very impressive. And that's where, the prop firms come into play. So once again, if you want to learn more about prop firms, the one I'm using, how they work, just use that link down in the description box and it'll walk you through all of that. And like I said, definitely use that link because it'll give you the promotion so you don't have to pay the prices that you're actually seeing there. And then once again, if you're like, well, Clay, I don't even know what futures are, I'd like to start there before I focus on the prop firms. Again, down in the description, I will link to the free 4-part series that I put together on futures trading, which will give you that good firm foundation. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.